Howdy doodly do! Talkie Toaster, your chirpy breakfast companion. Talkie's the name, toasting's the game. Anyone like any toast?
Welcome back to the channel, and well, look what a difference a few years makes. And of course a journey from Oklahoma to Arkansas when we moved house. So yeah, he's in a bit of trouble now, his Talkie Toaster. The front has come off, lost one of those pieces. The middle part's also missing. It used to go over the speaker. I don't know what all this is here, but well, let's have a see underneath where the circuit is. And that still appears to be fine. We've got, oh heck, we got the SD card reader there. And we got this little Arduino there. We've got a voice amplifier, a speaker amplifier, and of course the speaker itself. So the thing is about restoring this and maybe sprucing him up a little for 2024, at least get him running again. And one main idea here is to try and use an AI voice. You know, I don't know if you've ever heard them where people imitate other people's voices, and I thought Talkie Toaster would be a really good idea for that. So I'm going to take the voice off him, take it off the SD card, put the bits together, train up an AI and see if we can get his voice to say different words. So that's the project, as well as restoring it. Well, I've noticed a problem immediately when I've taken the card out. Let's see if this will focus. You see those little dots of black on the gold traces, the connections, and my memory card reader on the PC won't read it. So I think what I'm going to have to do is get the soldering iron out and try and, oh dear, repair those little dots and make the traces readable. Hey, done it! I used a pencil eraser on those contacts and it seems to have been enough and brought the files up. Great! Right, so here are all those files loaded up in Audacity. Next thing I'm going to do is just string them all together, and then we'll end up with one long file that I can put into the AI to train up the voice. That's the idea. Right, there we go, there's 30 seconds worth, which is the minimum to import.
Anyone like any toast? Talkie's the name, toasting's the game.
Right, let's try this. Okay, well I must do a bit of a voiceover here because I'm not exactly sure of the legalities, and voice.ai was not the site I ended up using. And the point is, I know it's going to be just for personal use, and you know, it's a bit of a laugh really, isn't it? But then when I thought about it and looked at various programs, and they're saying, do I have the rights to the voice? And no, I don't, but the other video seemed to have been fine 7 years back, and hopefully it doesn't cause offence to the Red Dwarf folks. But I won't be showing the process. I was going to show the process completely of what I did, but it really just entails uploading the voice data, hitting go, and you know, it'll then clone the voice, and then you get, well, I got a few hundred characters you could use for nothing. So that's what I did, and that's what I ended up with, and that's what I'll show later on. So now that the voice is done, it needs something to go on to, and this fella is not right. So let's get him spruced up. Right, here's Marmalade the cat to help out, but I've cleaned him up now, and also my wife found a piece of the plastic that goes onto window blinds, so I can make a little part that's missing there. I have also found a cap from a bottle, so I can paint that into brown and repair that part. But an issue now is underneath, and that's the Arduino itself. And it uses little pins on the end, which I'll have to connect up to the PC, and I've lost the adapter. But I have found an old project with an Arduino on it, a Nano, so I can plug in USB. So basically transfer all the wires across from one to the other, and I'll put this one onto it instead. Alright, I've just finished soldering on the new Arduino, the replacement Arduino anyway. Got to tidy this wiring up, but then, well, he's ready for a test, I think. Here's a funny little extra. I was just painting this, it was to go over the speaker. You see it's wet still, and I thought, oh, doing an okay job there, and then realised he never used to have one on him, so it's useless, it's not needed. Okay, he's now somewhat repaired, and I think it's about time we gave him a little try. It does reflect quite well as well. Right, let's plug him in to a source of power. Yep. Right, okay. So, Mr. Toaster, Talkie, well, can you give us a little test of your voice? Can we hear you speak, perhaps?
I'm not sure what you mean by test of the voice.
Oh, just to say something, just to, you know, talk at us a little minute.
I'm sorry.
That's fine, that's fine. You just carry on and
Can you please provide more information or clarify your request?
Oh, good Lord, you don't sound like a toaster, do you? I mean,
I'm here to help.
I don't think you are. I think you're a toaster. Just do something where it'll prove who you are.
Would anybody like any toast?
That'll do it. Now, how about introducing yourself? Maybe, or how do you feel?
The cobwebs are gone.
They are, yes, they are. You're nicely cleaned up. Not too bad.
My voice sounds really good.
Well, that's great too. Now, can you just give us a few words on you know, who you are and what you're doing and all that kind of a thing? You know, an introduction?
This is the new and improved me. Talkie version 2, if you will. Ready to be bold, fresh, reborn in 2024, and definitely ready to make a lot of toast.
That's great. Anything else you'd like to add? Maybe something I told you?
Oh, and please subscribe to the channel. My owner is trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours so he can fit extra AI type things inside of me. Obviously, I would prefer bread, bagels, scones, or other bread products, but oh well.
Okay, fella, well that's very, very kind. Very kind of you. Is there anything else you want to say?
Please like and subscribe to Slider's channel.
Oh, thank you very much. Now, do you want to get back to being Talkie?
Would anybody like any toast?
That's the fella. So he is working, and that AI voice was pretty good. It does sound like him. Now when he's done all that, I'm still able to wave my hand at the side, and he should.
Like any toast?
Yep, he should come up with that. So each time we're in the kitchen, we walk past, and Talkie Toaster will be able to ask the obvious question. I'll do it again.
Anyone like any toast?
So there we are. He's now got an AI voice. And thank you very much for watching.